A number of years ago, Liam Finn left New Zealand with his band Bojsen-Moller and went over to London. He's back here on his own with his debut solo album, I'll Be Lightning, and we're here with Liam on the rooftops of Juice TV to talk about that and about his time over there. How are you, Liam?
I'm good, a bit puffed doing the climb, scaling the building, but I'm good.
Well, okay, so this is your second time back in New Zealand doing some shows in the last sort of month or so.
Yeah.
Why have you come back again? I mean, you know, not to say why you're here or anything, but you're back again within a fairly short space of time.
Well, I guess the record's just about to come out in the next week or so, so I sort of have, it's my obligation to come back and sort of give birth to it as such.
Yeah.
And I love coming home to New Zealand as well, so any excuse really, you can't hold me back really. And I know I'm right for the first time in my life. That's why I tell you, you'd better be home soon.
Now, you've been playing a little bit lately as well with Crowded House. What's the official line on that? Because I interviewed them last week. You're not actually a member of the group per se.
No.
But then you play with them quite often.
It's kind of a bit of a sweet deal really. I just get to turn up to the gigs, drink the rider, get up on stage, play some acoustic guitar and sing along to these songs that I know pretty well anyway, and smile at Uncle Nick and Mark and have little moments with my father on stage, and then don't have to do any of the interviews or anything like that. It's pretty sweet really, and I can kind of juggle my own stuff in between. But yeah, I'm kind of doing that for the next couple of months, and then I'm gonna cut them loose, let them fend for themselves.
Ooh, they might be able to make it. Okay, let's go back a number of years when you and the rest of the guys in Bojsen-Moller headed over to England. What was the reason behind leaving? I mean, obviously you want to make a bit more of a name for yourselves than just playing in New Zealand. But for you and perhaps Matt, was it sort of wanting to leave behind the legacy of being the offspring of famous musicians?
Not really. I mean, I don't think that that's always been a factor in our lives or in our careers, but I don't think that's ever, made any of our decisions for us or anything. It's always been for the music's sake, all the decisions that we've made. And we were living in Melbourne for a year before we decided to go to the UK, and I guess it was sort of living in Australia was kind of similar to over here in the sense that it is a comfortable place to be, and you can kind of spend a lot of time touring and working this part of the world, but you kind of end up neglecting the northern hemisphere, which ultimately is, where most things are happening and is probably going to ensure a bit more of a career really. So I think it was natural for us to want to go somewhere a bit bigger and a bit more challenging, and and also somewhere a bit less comfortable to inspire a bit of angst, and I think that's probably exactly what we got. It was very humbling moving to London and having, it was pretty tough some of the time there, but now we really love it and we kind of thrive on it, and it's a great fun. Don't forget me when you grow old. Remember me, but honestly I don't.
Okay, but you're in the position now where you're releasing a solo album, and I understand the band's kind of on hiatus for the moment.
Yeah. I guess we haven't really put any sort of label as to what we're doing as a band. We're sort of, I guess we just wanted to make sure that if we are going to keep making music as Bojsen-Moller, it's for the right reasons, and it's because it's fun, and because we, and we're all best mates, so we want to do it when it is fun, rather than feeling like there's a responsibility to keep on doing it for the sake of it, and so I guess I had a whole lot of songs that I'd written that didn't seem to, quite fit the two guitar bass drums kind of format, and I also wanted to make it fresh and exciting for myself again, so doing something different was definitely it. But yeah, I mean, we're all going to be back over here over the summer for Christmas and stuff, seeing family and stuff, so I'm sure we'll probably end up, jamming, and who knows what'll come of it. Yeah.
Okay, tell us about the album, I'll Be Lightning. From the sounds of it, some very personal songs on there.
Yeah, it's definitely probably the most honest and sort of intimate record or songs that I've ever written. So it definitely took a little bit of I don't know. I had to not feel self-conscious about it in front of the people I was playing to at first, and now I kind of I've gotten used to that. And I think if anything, it's I don't know. I feel better about this than anything I've ever done, just because it is really genuine and honest.
Memory has never been the best. You want a second chance.
Nice. Now, one of the songs that was recorded you actually did with a little bit of help. I understand you'd been out to dinner with your dad and Conan from Conan the Moccasins and Matt Eccles.
Yeah, we'd had a bit of a boozy night out on some red wine and eating some good food, and Conan and I had just written a song that day. And naturally, when you've had a few wines, when you're with other musicians, you naturally want to go and rock. So we went back to the studio and taught Matt and Dad up the song and kind of put the track down in probably about 2 or 3 takes. Really, it was really kind of spur of the moment, and it was a completely live take. We didn't end up overdubbing anything. We just, except for a whole lot of multi-tracked vocals and stuff. So it was a really good night, and I think that kind of was captured in the recording.
Excellent. Okay. Finally, tell us about the title of the album. What it means.
Well, it's the song that I did with Conan and Dad and Matt is the song "I'll Be Lightning," and I guess it kind of just summed up the song and the title. I guess kind of summed up the whole recording process as far as it kind of was over in a flash, I guess, and also was a bit of a full stop. That was the last song that I wrote for the record, and was also kind of written when I was having a really good time back in Auckland over the summer, and seeing old friends, hanging out at the beach, and it was kind of a nice, I guess, bookend to what was probably quite a melancholic, body of work. And so I think it was just a good way to, name the record, and it just sort of sounded right,
Cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, well, we're gonna watch the video for Second Chance now. Is there anything about the video that you can tell us that's going to be rather interesting to us?
I made it with my other flatmate in London, Angus, who's the younger brother of Ruben Sutherland, who's made quite a few brilliant New Zealand music videos, and he's just a really inspiring young dude, Angus. He's a good dude to live with as well, he makes some good food, makes some good risotto.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pays his bills on time.
Yeah, he does actually, yeah.
All right, let's check it out. This is Liam Finn, Second Chance off the album I'll Be Lightning.